Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is a blockbuster video. It doesn't get bigger than this, I think, when it comes to world football. We've got a very exciting story on the Chelsea front, and that's going to come at the end because we have to be honest, there's other things that have eclipsed everything right now that we need to discuss. And it's funny because it all broke last night, late last night. These two stories popped by hand in hand. And we've waited this morning, seen what the latest is, and it's all still pretty much the same. So we're going to get cracking right into it. Before we do, don't forget, check out the second channel, link in the description, as well as a second video on here that will be up later on this evening. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But this morning, it's a good morning. It's a good morning for everybody. I think we're all happy, right? Except for PSG. And we're going to start off there because none other than Kylian Mbappe has informed PSG that he will not be signing a new contract extension to go to 2025, which he has there as an option. So his contract will be running out in 2024, which means he now has 1 year deal, 1 year on his contract left, 1 year on his deal left, which means that if he doesn't get sold now, he's going to be leaving for free, which means that this summer, it's pretty much 99.9% certain Mbappe will be sold by PSG. But the question is to where? And how has he done this? Let's get cracking because this news is absolutely blockbuster. Mbappe has done something that he didn't need to do. Let's get right into it. Here's latest from Fabrizio Romano. Kylian Mbappe has informed PSG of his decision. He'll not trigger the option to extend current contract until 2025. It means that the deal would expire next June 2024 as L'Equipe called. PSG position, no plan to lose Kylian for free. Sign a new deal now or he could be sold. And that is basically where it all comes down to. The fact that if he doesn't get sold this summer, he's leaving for free. PSG won't allow that. PSG want to get, I mean, come on, it's Mbappe. How much would he cost? Let's actually try and talk about this. How much would Mbappe cost in today's market? We'd be looking at 200 million. We just would. When you got players going for fun of 100 million. Declan Rice is about to go to Arsenal for a region of about 100 million. We're talking about Kylian Mbappe. It's easily 200 million. Easily. So now we got to look at the clubs that can afford him. Now, in Mbappe's mind, I genuinely think that there's always been a plan. And this plan isn't new. This plan goes back 2 years. And that plan is called Real Madrid. It's always been the plan, as far as I'm concerned. But the thing at PSG, and the PSG fans know what I'm talking about here, no player in that PSG team during a season can make it public that, I'm leaving. Because the fans will turn on you just like that. There was rumours that Messi was unhappy, Messi might be leaving. All of a sudden, PSG fans booing him every single game. That's Messi. We're talking about Messi, right? Same thing happened with Neymar. PSG fans went to his house. They went to his flipping house. Neymar's been at that club for how long? They went to his house, right? He put on Instagram, I've got fans outside my house. You know, that is PSG. You can't, reveal all of your cards. You've got to keep your cards close to your chest. Mbappe made everything look calm. I'm at PSG. I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry, right? But the plan, it's always been Real Madrid because of the way that it happened last summer, the way it happened before. He was meant to go, let's face it, all of a sudden, boom, he's staying. Now, he's going. How has he done it? How has he done it? This is what surprised a lot of people. His methods behind the madness. Check this out. PSG sources were surprised because Mbappe's clause to extend was an opt-in, not an opt-out, meaning there was no legal need to communicate this decision formally. That's from Mario Cortegana of The Athletic, who has also revealed everything to The Athletic, as he is a part of he's the Real Madrid voice of The Athletic. As advanced by L'Equipe, Mbappe has informed PSG by letter that he will not renew. PSG sources, there is no way he will leave for free next summer. The first part was clear since last year. The second, no. So this is the thing. The way that he's gone about it, giving them a letter. But as revealed, he didn't need to. Because all he had to do was tell PSG, no, I'm not going to be triggering that option in the contract. Done. as it said, it's an opt-in, it's not an opt-out. It's not something that's already done, and then you got to inform the club, oh, by the way, I'm opting out, right? No, it's there. You don't want to take it, don't take it. If you don't take it, the club will understand. He went and wrote a formal letter to PSG stating, I will not be triggering. Why? To create all of this buzz. To let Real Madrid know, yo, I'm available. But, this also goes back to Kai Havertz. We've been talking about how Kai Havertz to Real Madrid is currently off. Fabrizio Romano did reveal that yesterday. Now we know why. Now we know why. Havertz is not going to Real Madrid now. There's absolutely no chance. Neither is Harry Kane. If Mbappe is going to Real Madrid, none of them are going to Real Madrid, right? There's no chance because this has been their number one target for ages. But there's a big but, right? Because the other story that happened last night has put a spanner in the works. And it's not just so straightforward like it was last season for Real Madrid to publicly come out and go, yo, we want Kylian Mbappe and there's no one else that can afford him and it's only us, so we're going to get this deal done. Because there's a certain takeover that could be happening at the red side of Manchester and the blue side of Manchester are celebrating the treble and they already have the money. Well, the red side are about to get money too. We're going to come to that very, very shortly because there's big news around Manchester United. But Mbappe, I genuinely think, wants Real Madrid, or right now, just the best offer on the table. I think his time at PSG has come to an end, and he will be sold. He will be sold. PSG will definitely not be stupid to just let him go for free. But here's where we shift attention over to Manchester United. Let's talk about what's happened at Manchester United, and then I even think if PSG had to sell to someone, they probably won't sell to Real Madrid. They'll try and sell to Manchester United. And why? Because that way, yes, PSG as the club lose Mbappe. But Qatar don't. Qatar keep Mbappe. They just simply transfer him from one of their clubs to the other. Simple. So I think that is what, if PSG know they absolutely have to lose Mbappe, cool. Keep him in the umbrella. Keep him in the circle. Send him off to Manchester United. And why? Because this blew up last night. And sources in Qatar are saying that it's done. Sheikh Jassim is the new Manchester United owner. This is where it's all come from. Let me explain how this has all gone down. Because it's all come from Qatar. It's the Qatari media that have absolutely blown this and gone, it's done. An announcement is coming. An announcement is coming. This is where it's come from. It came from the Al Watan newspaper in Qatar. I will show you their tweet. Here it is. You can't read it, so let's translate it. I can attempt to read it, but I'll be here for a little while. The translation: press reports the success of Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad bin Jassim's acquisition of Manchester United, and that is Manchester United in Arabic, by the way, and the announcement of the deal soon. So it's here. It's been revealed by this newspaper, Al Watan Qatar, that it's done. Now, this is where it gets interesting. The Al Watan newspaper in Qatar is half owned by Sheikh Jassim's dad. This is why it blew up. This is why everyone's going, yeah, this is certain. This is done. This is truth. Sheikh Jassim's dad owns that newspaper. This newspaper were the first ones to break the story. Sheikh Jassim has acquired Manchester United. Announcement is coming. So that's where it's all come from. And not just that, we've had all sorts of business executives in Qatar coming on Twitter, coming on Instagram, coming on social media, congratulating Sheikh Jassim, all at the same time. I think it's pretty clear what's going on. Here's one example. This is Zaid Al Hamdan. Zaid Al Hamdan is, as quoted here, chairman of our Masait Group, vice chairman of Canadian Qatari Business Council, and on Instagram, right, and I can't show you this, but on Instagram, Zaid Al Hamdan is followed by Sheikh Jassim's dad, and they follow each other. So you see what I mean? Basically, the entire Qatari circle, the Qatari businessman circle, are all in the know that this is a done deal. And he congratulated, saying, "Congratulations to Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad bin Jassim on his acquisition of and tagged Manchester United." It doesn't get more than that. It just doesn't get more than that. Let's be honest. So I genuinely think, I think it's done. And I think Qatar now own Manchester United. This is incredible, and I have to take a step back as a Chelsea fan. What did we begin? What did we start? We started all of this, yeah. When Roman came in, that was the first sign. We started this oil madness in football. So on behalf of Chelsea to the world, we apologise because this is what it's resulted in, and we are now going to bear the fruits of our troubles because we're getting overtaken here. Let's be honest. From a Chelsea perspective, look, you've got Manchester City flying. Newcastle have Saudi money. Manchester United now have Qatari money. So we've got Emirati, Saudi, and Qatari money with all these three clubs. And we used to have Roman, and now we don't. And it's just, you can understand why when the takeover was happening, I wanted the Saudis. It was obvious this is where all of this was going. You know, we might as well be in the flipping circle. Be in the game or step aside. You either step up or you step aside. You're either on it or you get wiped out. Simple. So, yeah, it is what it is. But talking about Manchester United, there was a whole thing about the shares. This is where we've got to clarify some things because people, I think, are reading this wrong. They're reading it right, but they're reading it wrong. Here's why. Check this out. This is from CNBC this morning. Shares of Manchester United briefly pop 16% after Qatari media hints at takeover bid success. Now, what this doesn't mean, just to clarify, this about the shares, the value of the shares at Manchester United rising by 16%, doesn't mean because of that, the Qatari bid is done. No. There's 31% of Manchester United that is publicly owned, right? It's on the stock market. It's on the New York Stock Exchange. That means that investors can buy shares of Manchester United from that 31%, buy and sell as they please. When you get news like this, it creates confidence. It creates positivity. When that happens, people automatically, investors think, yo, I got to get in now before the price increases. Therefore, I can sell later at a higher price. That is it. That is it. These investors are as much in the know as you and me in regards to all of this. They don't have, exclusive information. They're following the market. Simple. Or trying to get ahead of the market. Because they want to make profit. The news came out, immediately investors, buy. What happens? The value increases. That's what's happened. There's nothing exclusive about the shares going up in relation to the deal with Qatar. All it's done is created confidence. So when the deal does get done, some investors will then sell. Some investors will keep their share because they probably believe the value of the club will increase in the long run. But in the short term, you're going to find investors pull their profit. Simple. And that's exactly what it's done. It's created value. Don't forget, Sheikh Jassim, and this I'm going to correct myself here, Sheikh Jassim is going to acquire 100% of the club, which means that that 31% that's on the New York Stock Exchange is going to get bought out as well, which means that Man United will not be publicly listed anymore. So hence why investors are coming now with urgency, going buy now. When he buys the club, boom, take your share and run, because he's going to acquire 100% of the club. Take your profit and go. So what I've just said in terms of the long run, that's not going to happen. Ignore what I said in relation to the long run. There won't be a long run. Hence why this is now urgent and why investors have bought in, because they know the value is going to increase up until when the official announcement comes. And you best believe after that, people are going to be taking their money. So that's it. That's the latest around Manchester United right now. It seems like, and we have to bear this into context. We're going to go back to Mbappe. The transfer window opens tomorrow. I expect the Manchester United announcement to come out maybe today, if not tomorrow. Because at that point, the transfer window opens. The one club that I can see rivaling Real Madrid is Manchester United. Not even Manchester City, even though they could. Could you imagine Haaland and Mbappe in the same team? Just liquidate. Just stop. Everyone just stop playing the Premier League. Just give them the title again, if that were to happen. But Manchester United, with Qatari money, with Qatari owners are absolutely in the conversation for Kylian Mbappe. Absolutely. You'd be stupid to think they're not. Why? They also have the PSG connection. PSG are reluctant to do business with Real Madrid in the same way that they thought of doing it before. You know, right now, because of what happened, if they had a choice, I don't think they would want to sell to Real Madrid. But you've got a club now, Manchester United, that have the money. And what a statement signing would it be for Manchester United? First signing, boom, Mbappe. Are you mad? Are you mad? And we're talking about Manchester United here. They are the biggest club in the country. Heritage, history, achievements, all sorts. Prices, value. Manchester United are the biggest club in the country. Not even Manchester City. Yes, they're getting there, but not yet. Manchester United are. So it would be huge for them to go in for Mbappe, and they can pull it off. Why? Because they can afford it. New owners as well. Brand new budget. Boom, here you go. Go and get Mbappe. It can happen. So watch this space. Watch this space is all I'm going to say. I reckon the official announcement will come soon. Today, tomorrow, we'll probably hear, I reckon, because then, once the window's open, you don't want to give Real Madrid time to get a deal done with Mbappe. You want to go in quick if you are going to go for him. And this is where I go to the Chelsea fans very quick and go, oh no, Todd, come on, make a move, Todd. It's not happening. Forget it. Forget it. You know, we're not going to buy Mbappe. Two reasons. Firstly, his time with Poch at PSG didn't exactly go very smoothly now, did it? Do you think he's going to want to come to Chelsea under Poch when he's got options like Real Madrid and now even Manchester United, where the project is going to be sold so highly with value of a crazy magnitude, money everywhere, Qatari money everywhere? I think it's pretty clear where Mbappe would go. One of those two, not Chelsea. On top of that, Chelsea are looking to spend very strategically now, aren't we? We're trying to be sustainable. I hate that buzzword now, but we're trying to be sustainable. It is what it is. It is what it is. We're not going to afford his wages. Well, there's no chance of Mbappe coming to Chelsea, even though he supported Chelsea as a boy. So ignore that. Forget it. It's not happening. Talking about Chelsea, though, there is one piece of good news. And we got to get to this because this is great. This is great. I couldn't believe what I was reading this morning. You know, Saudi. You guys. Mate, Qatar, Saudi, all these guys. Sometimes they do the right thing. They do the right thing. And with Lukaku, they've done the right thing. We needed someone to come in calling for Lukaku. And then Saudi Arabia, the Saudis went, Habibi, hey, Lukaku, we might be crazy, but we want you. Check this out. This is the latest with Lukaku. This is from Santiauna over in France. Exclusive, right? He has said, I can translate this for you. A rendezvous, an appointment, a meeting, has been held in a hotel in Paris, a big hotel between Al Hilal and Romelu Lukaku. So there it is. Took place yesterday. The Saudis are offering a salary of $20 million a year. The Belgian attacker, is interested, but does want more. And the discussions are going to keep going on. The discussions will continue. So that's the latest. Goal have also come out this morning and said Romelu Lukaku has been offered a 2-year deal worth 50 million euros by Al Hilal. Honestly, Al Hilal. I'm gonna buy your shirt. I'm gonna buy your shirt. If you get this done, I will buy an Al Hilal top. Just as a thanks. Cheers. Appreciate it. And by the way, Al Hilal, this player, right? Great player. How much are you offering? 100 million? Please? That would be great. Look, we can get substantial money for this and get him off the books, and he'll be happy. He'll be minted. 50 million a year. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? Lukaku on 50 million a year. Megan the Stallion will be loving life over in Saudi. Go and get it done. Go and get it done. So there we are. That's the latest. I'm very happy with all this news, especially the Lukaku news. Very, very happy. Let me know your thoughts down below in relation to Mbappe. Where do you think he'll end up? It's pretty clear he will be sold. Where do you think he's going? Manchester United, the Qatari bid. It's looking like it's imminent. It's about to be official. Qatar are about to own Manchester United. If it's not already done unofficially, behind the scenes, maybe a contract has already been signed. And Lukaku heading to Saudi on a 2-year deal. What do you think? Let me know down below. Much appreciated. And I will see all of you later on this evening for video number 2. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. As I've said already, don't forget, hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed this. And I'll see you later. Have a good one, people. In a bit. Take care. And peace.